Well, back in the 1970s, Kuwait Finance House was established and had seen the growth of the Sharia-compliant Islamic banking in the country. And there was a trend in this market and regionally for demand for Islamic banking. The board at the time took a decision that this was where they wanted to see the growth of the bank. So it was a board-level decision, considered decision taken before 2010, and therefore the well-planned execution of the move from conventional to Islamic was executed in 2010. And the previous name of the bank was Bank of Kuwait in the Middle East. And so the opportunity was taken with the conversion to Islamic Bank to change the name as well, in line with the Ahli United Bank Group.
Okay, let's take a dive into the bank itself now. In October last year, Fitch Ratings gave you A+, but there's always a but in these things. Noted large impairment charges on the remaining value of non-Shari'ah compliant assets. How long is this likely to remain an issue?
It's all been dealt with. At the time we had an investment in a conventional subsidiary which we had to make a provision for, so that we dealt with all our outstanding conventional assets. So that's all behind us now. So we have no more provisioning to make in that line.
Okay, I'm wondering if my next question, based on the same report, is also out of date, but you were identified as being highly concentrated by sector, notably in domestic real estate. Would you describe that as a source of strength, or are you looking to diversify?
It suits us as a Sharia-compliant bank, and with asset-backed financing, and we can, for example, Ijara financing. So our book is exposed to the real estate here. We believe it's a well-balanced exposure, and we have collateral, a wide range of real estate collateral. So we do have a reasonable exposure to real estate, but we don't believe it's over-concentrated.
You're talking about financing there. Towards the end of 2016 in particular, you issued a $200 million sukuk. What was the aim behind the fundraising?
Well, at the time, a number of banks locally and regionally were going to the market to raise additional capital. So we went for an additional Tier 1 sukuk. It was highly successful. We raised $200 million, which was probably on the smaller side compared with a number of other banks here in Kuwait. We felt that suited our book. It suited our view of the next 2-3 years in terms of our expansion of our business and our capital requirements. So it's really for supporting our capital and our normal business growth.